internet, it's Jessica and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to present you with 3 piles. You're going to pick one that resonates with you and then I'm going to read you off your reading for the week. As always, please use your own discernment, and when it comes to tarot readings, whatever resonates with you will resonate with you, and if it doesn't make sense or doesn't resonate with you, you don't have to listen to it. Just a disclaimer, tarot is not to replace any real life advice, health-wise, financial-wise, legal-wise, anything like that. This is just for entertainment purposes.
Here are your choices for this tarot reading. We have group 1 with the black feather, group 2 with the green bottle, and group 3 with the mini cinnamon broom. So I want to give you guys an opportunity to pick which reading you want. All the timestamps are in the description. If you need to pause the video and kind of like decide or meditate before choosing, feel free to do that. But yeah, I hope you enjoy your reading.
Hi group 1, this is going to be your reading. If you picked the first pile, we're going to ask the universe what could be in store for you this week. I'm going to just pull 3 cards and then I will pull something out of my oracle deck and we'll see what kind of message we're going to get. Oh my gosh. One day I'll be using a different deck. I need to get a different tarot deck for when I do videos like this because that happens. My hands are very small for this tarot deck, as you can clearly tell. So it makes it a little bit difficult to shuffle sometimes. So yeah, I'm gonna have to invest in a different one. Anyway, universe, please let us know what the viewer who is watching this, what do they need to know for this week? There's one card that just flew out. I will get in a second, but I'll pull 2 more. What do they need to know? Okay. What do we need to know? Anything else? Oh, okay. 2 just flew out, so I guess you're getting 4 cards. All right, so we got 4 cards. This is the first card that flew out for you. It is the 6 of Cups in reverse. And 6 of Cups is like nostalgia, feeling like thinking of the past, thinking of how things used to be, whether it is good or bad. Normally at times 6 of Cups I feel like it's like a good feeling, like it's a really good feeling, a good memory that you're having. It seems to me like you are stuck in the past of like what things used to be like, and that could literally mean, you know, maybe you had a better job, maybe you were in a relationship, maybe you miss being in high school or things like that. Like you're the way your life is going right now, it kind of feels like stagnant energy, and it's kind of like you wish you could go back to how it used to be, maybe even like how it used to be yesterday. It could even be like that. But I'm just going to start off with that. And the second card that came out was the Knight of Cups in reverse. More cup energy. Knight of Cups is an action of towards doing something. And the way that the Knight of Cups' horse is, it looks like it's starting to trot along, like it's walking, like something is starting to happen, bringing up your emotions in terms of that. So that could also mean like you are following the way you feel, following the energy that you have. And since this is like talking about nostalgia, it's like that happy feeling you used to get. But since it's in reverse, this could represent a feeling of disappointment, in a sense that, again, if it's surrounding your past, it kind of just, to me, it feels like you can't move forward because you're still stuck here with the 6 of Cups. You got the 9 of Pentacles upright, and pentacle energy can just be an abundance of money. For example, money is like the most thing that can come into mind, but it's a lady enjoying herself in the garden. She has a bird on her hand, a messenger on her hand, you could just say, and everything in the scene looks really great. And when we think of 9 of Pentacles energy, this is just enjoying what you have, enjoying things of how they are right now. And you know, given the fact that the first 2 cards that you picked up sound a little bit disappointing, it seems to me where you are in life is not like bad. it just seems that you're kind of clouded by a certain decision that's in your past, which is ironic because the last card that you got was the Two of Swords. Swords represent the mind, and specifically the Two of Swords represents a decision that you have to make. It's a difficult decision. This woman who's holding the swords, she got them crossed, she's blindfolded. It's kind of like you kind of have to decide what you're gonna do here. And given all the cards that you pulled up, this kind of makes sense. I feel like what the universe is trying to tell you right now for this week, the way you're feeling about your past, the way you feel disappointed about it is kind of holding you back for like what you have right now. The problem is you can't enjoy said things that you have right now because you're still stuck on a decision that you made in the past. Whatever that decision may be, maybe it's time for you to like reevaluate that and just like see if you can let it go. Like if you need to let it go, you need to let it go, because it just seems like you have things going for, like, there's good things in your life right now that you can enjoy. And I understand, you know, sometimes it's very hard to let go of the past of certain decisions, but maybe this is the universe trying to tell you you gotta let it go. So I have an oracle deck that I'm going to use. It's the Inner Haven tarot deck, yes or no. I'm just gonna ask the universe straight up, this decision that you have to make, it's pertaining to your past, whatever the case may be. I don't know what it is. I'm going to ask the cards if it's time for you to let it go. Let it go in terms of like letting yourself enjoy how your life is right now. So universe, please give me a clarification card. Should the past be staying in the past? Should the past be let go? Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. You got a yes. You got a yes, and it says yes, give yourself permission to receive. Reviewing all these cards right now, whatever decision it is you need to make, it requires you to let go of the old so that you can enjoy what is in front of you. Because like whatever it is, it's something that, to me, it's like a completion. Like you've completed a cycle. You know, you've gone through something that, I don't want to sound dramatic, but it's something cost you to get here, but it just seems like your emotions are still stuck on the thing that cost you, and maybe it's time to let it go and time to move on from that so that you can enjoy this. And of course, when it comes to making decisions, please always make the decision in a smart way, like, you know, weigh your options, whatever. I can't tell you what to do, obviously. I don't know your situation. This is a tarot card reading. I have no idea what's going on. The universe wants to push you in the direction of making a decision. Stop holding on, stop delaying it, because it just seems like you're constantly delaying it because you want to live in the past, but that's not how we're gonna live, right? Because people need to learn to let things go. And this is your sign to do that. So that's going to be your reading for this week. I hope it was helpful in some way. Like I said, use your discernment, use your intuition, whatever choices you got to make. I hope it is a good one. I hope it goes with you in terms of like it goes well, that nothing bad happens or anything like that, you know what I mean? But I hope this message was helpful in some way. If it is, please be sure to leave a like on this video. It does help out so that I can make more videos like this. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you guys next week for another tarot reading. Hello group 2, welcome to your reading. This week I'm going to be pulling 3 cards for you so that the universe can let you know as to what you could be expecting for this week. Universe, what message do you have for the people watching this video right now? What message do you have for group 2? Alright, that was 2 cards. I'm gonna pull 1 more for you. Oh my gosh, all my cards are flying everywhere today. This was happening with group 1 as well. Okay, let's start off with the first card that you got, which is the 9 of Pentacles. And 9 of Pentacles, pentacles can represent money, can represent good things, material wealth, material things specifically. And the image is of a lady who's standing out in the sun. She's enjoying her garden. It's a good image. There's also a bird on her hand. Birds can represent messengers. This card just represents you enjoying your life. You are in a very, very good place right now where all your hard work, all of your endeavors that you have been working at has been starting to show up in your life through rewards. And that could be a number of things. Could be money, could be love, could be just like overall your health is really great, or it could be like you're finally very happy with your life, and that's really nice to hear. This second card that you pulled is the Three of Wands upright. So the image is a man standing here that he's got 3 wands. One is firmly in his hand. He's looking off into the horizon, and wand energy is about like actions, things that are going to happen. And right now it seems like you are planning your next move, whatever the case may be. Of course, you got things going on for you right now, like you're enjoying it, it's great, but you seem like an ambitious person and you're ready to move on to the next project, the next step, or the next phase in your life. The ideas are growing within inside your head, and that's really great because you're kind of piggybacking over the energy of the Nine of Pentacles right now, where everything is like working out, everything is so good, you're enjoying it, you're happy. So that energy that you're carrying forward is letting you kind of fester into something better, something interesting, more expansion, more growth, just something overall. You have a goal and you're going to reach it, because the funny thing is the third card that you pull up is the Sun, and that's such a good card. I love seeing the Sun card because the Sun is just a representation of joy, rebirth, and very strong masculine energy, which kind of makes sense with like the Three of Wands of you being like a go-getter and like wanting to do something new. So overall, I really like that we have that. Whatever it is you are planning on doing, it will most likely end up being something very good for you, whatever the case may be. And I'm really happy that it's going to be like that for you. In the picture, the sun's out, the little boy is riding the horse, and there's sunflowers in the background, so it can represent, you know, vitality, success, new beginnings. Like, think of that kind of thing. And the way that we look at the sun, the way it's warm, it's very bright, it's very commanding. So whatever that energy you are possessing right now, keep doing it, because you're going to reach your goal. So if you were doubting if like something was going to happen, like if you're not sure if you should do it, I think you should do it. So what I'm going to do right now is pull an oracle card for you. I'm going to be using the Fearless Fight Like a Girl deck. Mind you, it don't matter if you identify as a woman or not. This is just the title of it, you know what I mean? So we're gonna pull one from this deck and see what other messages you get. Alright, so you pulled out the Determined Fight, and I'm gonna read exactly what this oracle means. The Determined Fight. You already know, this is not a moment for hesitation. It's time to act on what has already been revealed to you. There is magic in action, and most people don't realize that action begins with a decision. Choose to move forward based on your intuition and the messages that have been shown. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take it. Initiative. You can always course correct later. Boldness has genius in it. When you move in the direction of your dreams, Providence moves as well. Enlist those unforeseen forces by taking your next step with confidence. And you know what? That is like the perfect way to end your reading. Like, honestly, I talked about how you're enjoying things, but you're looking towards like the next part of your life and you're wanting to set goals for yourself. And this is literally that, what I just said. If you were looking for a sign to start something so you can actually achieve your goal, this is your sign. Do it, whatever it is. Don't be scared. And like they said, if things happen, if mistakes happen, that's okay, because that's how life is. Mistakes will happen. Things will happen. You can correct it at any time. You can see how to reevaluate yourself, because it seems like you're a very determined person, and I really love that for you. So I hope this message reached you, resonated with you, and helps you in some way, especially if you're deciding to do something, whatever is next in life. If you enjoy my tarot readings, please leave a like on this video, as it does help out this channel, and I will check back with you next week for your next reading. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Hello, group 3, welcome to your reading. Today I'm going to be asking the universe to give you a message for the week ahead so you know what to expect. So let's see what the universe has in store for you. I'm going to be pulling 3 cards for you, and then I will be pulling an oracle card for you as well for this reading. Message do you have for group 3? Woo! Okay, 1 card flew out, 2 more. Ooh, 1 more. Oh! Okay, you get 4. So the first card that flew out is the 9 of Cups upright. Cups is all about emotions, how you're feeling, you know, at the certain time, because we're working with the water elements. And this gentleman is sitting there on his throne with all the cups behind him, very, I would say kind of smugly in a way, because he is kind of smirking in the picture. It's like emotional satisfaction, like something happened. Maybe you were right about a situation, maybe something you wished for came true, or maybe your intuition was right about that one person. You were totally right about it, that's why you're kind of being smug about it, and your emotions are basically validated, is what this card kind of seems to be portraying. Now the next card that you pulled was the 7 of Cups in reverse, and the image is showing a man looking at all these cups. All the cups are filled with different kind of jewels, prized possessions, trophies, things like that, and they're all behind a cloud. And oftentimes people think this is just like an illusion of choice or choices that you could have. Since this is reversed, it kind of seems to me there's a diversion though that's happening, and a lot of confusion as to like what could be happening. Again, since this is based on like choices, I'm just going to go ahead and assume there's a choice that is happening right now, but you're kind of confused about it. So you feeling validated, whatever the case may be, whatever situation you were in, is causing a lot of confusion forthright in terms of like where you're supposed to go in the future. Even though, yes, the satisfaction of you being right or it coming true or your intuition being correct about a certain person is great. It just seems like now that that's over with and done with, now it's like you have to deal with the consequences of that action, of whether it was from you or a different person. You have to kind of like deal with the outcome that's presented for you, and now it just seems to be confusing. Like it's very overwhelming that so many things are happening now. After everything you got confirmation for, now it's like, I'm kind of confused of where to go. And that kind of leads into the next card that you pulled, which is the 6 of Swords. And swords represent your mind. And it's something that quickly happens because sword energy is air energy, and that, you know, air energy is very fast too. And this card represents a transition because the people in the boat, they're kind of just like somber, they look kind of sad, they have all their swords and they're going away on a boat, they're moving on. And basically that's really what the situation is reading for me here. So even though, like I said, you're validated in how you feel, and it's completely fine that you feel that way, whatever the case may be, but the confusion of the aftermath of this situation, since it's too much, like too much is happening, it's probably the best idea that you move on from it. Just take yourself out of it. You got your satisfaction, you got your I guess high from it, but it's really not worth lingering on with all the things that are happening right now, because it can get messy, it can get, you know, bad. And if you want to move forward for the next week, probably best that you do that, because the last card that you got is the Ace of Pentacles in reversed, however, and the original image of it in reverse is a hand coming out of the cloud holding a pentacle, and pentacles kind of represent, you know, material worth, money, things like that, opportunities. And it's just like it's coming out of the cloud, and the scene is actually really nice because it's like a little garden, nothing terrible is happening. But since you got in reverse, it just seems like you're losing an opportunity. It doesn't mean because of the outcome that what I was talking about, moving on from this, you can take it as like, sure, you lost an opportunity, but remember what I said, there are so many choices or so many outcomes from this situation. Since the 7 of Cups is in reverse, you have so many situations going on here. Even if it seems like you missed out on opportunity, that's not a bad thing, because maybe said opportunity wasn't the greatest at all. So let's leave it at that for 1 second. I am going to pull out an oracle card let's see if we can get an extra message here because, yeah, it seems like a lot is going on with you right now. Thing you want them to know. Oh my goodness. Okay, and it went flying again. All my cards keep flying today. Okay, so the card that flew out for you is the fairy tale. Einstein said, if you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read more fairy tales. A book is not the sum of its parts or would be tree and pulp and glue. A book is a portal. Step through, read your fairy tales, let them challenge the way you see the world, your current situation, your own life. Let yourself be silently drawn by stories that you love. Once you have dwelled in a book and absorbed its truth, you do not return the same. You become your own life with new perspective, insight and knowledge you didn't have before. These are weapons in war against mundane reality, and you have the power to forever change the way you handle the challenge. And I think that's a really great, beautiful way to end your message. Even though you were presented with something good, you were getting satisfaction from some situation that's going on with you. It's probably best that you move on from said situation, because if you keep lingering there and you keep, feeding that ego of like, oh, I can't believe I was right about this situation, I'm not gonna let myself be hurt again or trust that person ever again or trust that situation, yada yada, because like we often go in cycles. Sometimes that cycle, that situation, you feeding that part of your ego can lead you to being missed in opportunities, missed in growth, missed in different things. And the fairy tale fight, I really like the way that they said that, let them challenge you, let your story challenge you, let your situations change you, and it's okay to live in it because you will learn from it. And that's kind of like the best way I can end your reading, is just that it's okay, this situation happened, it's okay to feel validated in your feelings, but it's also safe to do, the safe thing to do is just move on so that you can move on with your life pretty much. So I hope this message resonates with you for this week. And if you guys enjoyed this reading, please leave a like on this video. It does help out my channel a lot. And yeah, I'll be back again next week with another tarot reading for you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye!